this is Lourdes from creativecraftstage.blogspot.com. Today we're going to be making another 12 Days of Fall project, and today we're going to be making a box using the For All Things stamp set, and the item number is 135155. We're also going to be using the Hello There stamp set, and the item number is 133922. We're also going to be using the designer series paper from our catalog, holiday catalog, and this is the designer series paper, and that's how it looks. We're going to be using this pattern paper here. We're also going to be using our scallop tag topper, the Blackberry Bliss satin stitched ribbon. We're also going to use our banner punch, our Stampin' Right markers, and I'm going to be using the Blackberry Bliss. We're also going to be using the Smoky Slate ink pad and the Blackberry Bliss ink pad. So I've gone ahead and have this Whisper White cardstock for my sentiment, this Mossy Meadow cardstock for my scallop tag topper, and then this is going to be a decorative circle. This is the Hello Honey. This is the pattern that we're using, and I cut this at 4 by 4. I cut down my papers when I store them at 4 by 6, and so I just cut this out of 4 by 4, and this is great for me to make a matching card, which I'll go ahead and make to on another project, so I'll have that left over. Then what I like to do is, so that I do not have to worry about scoring in the wrong place, is that I cut this is going to be the top of the box. We're making a box, and this is going to be the bottom of the box. And so what I like to do is always cut 1/16 of an inch smaller, and so this measures 3 15/16 of an inch by 3 15/16 of an inch. What we're going to be using is this stamp from the For All Things stamp set. We're going to be using this round stamp from the Hello There stamp set, and then we're going to be using the For You part of this stamp, also from the For All Things stamp set. And so we're going to ink up just the For You, okay. We're gonna huff on that to reactivate the ink, and we're just going to stamp that in the center and bring it right up, and we're gonna use a circles die and run that through the Big Shot. I'm gonna set that aside for now, and then we're going to come in with this stamp using our Smoky Slate. And then we're just going to stamp, press down lightly, and then we have that looks like that. I'm going to ink this up using the Smoky Slate as well, and then I'm going to just stamp it right there. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and close that up because we're done with that. I'm gonna bring in this banner punch here to punch out 2 banners here. And the reason why I did that is because I don't have a smoky slate cardstock, and I wanted to be able to incorporate smoky slate because I was using the smoky slate ink. Okay, so we're gonna set those aside as well. And so now we're going to actually just finish up using our punches so we can just store them away. Just gonna bring this in here, slide it through, all the way to the end, punch, and so we have our tag ready. And then our pieces that we're going to go ahead and cut out, I'm going to go ahead and run that through the Big Shot, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've run that through the Big Shot, and this is the end result that I got. And we're just going to go ahead and layer this here. And I just realized that I misused my magnetic platform. I actually was supposed to use this on top of it, and I didn't. So lesson learned, don't do that. It'll mess up your magnetic platform. We're gonna go ahead and bring in our Simply Scored board, and we're just going to score this all the way around at 1/2 inch, and we're going to use the big end of the stylus, the bigger bulb end of the stylus. So we're going to score that at 1/2 inch all the way around. Just keep flipping it down. We're going to go ahead and bring in our baked brown sugar, and this time we're going to use the small end, and we're also going to score at 1/2 inch all the way around. We're going to go ahead and bring in our paper snips, and we're going to cut at the inside of the score that you see here. Okay, and then we're going to cut like at an angle a sliver off. Okay, and then we're also going to cut a sliver off at the end, just like that. We're going to repeat that all the way around. We're going to bring in our designer series paper and repeat the same thing. And hopefully you can see that on screen. I'm going to bring in our bone folder, and we're going to actually, we're going to burnish our scores. Now for this one, for this particular cover, I'm going to bring in the fast fuse. Okay, and when you use this, you want to give it a flick, like a check mark, and you want to be careful not to rip your paper. You want to make sure that you have a good grip on it, because it's very delicate and you're likely to rip that. So then we're just going to bring in our edges here and align them. Actually going to use the Tombow Mono for the box, just because I don't want it to come apart. And so we can go ahead and put our box together just like that, and it'll close up nicely. Bring in our cutouts here, use our dimensionals. Just going to use one. This one. I should put it on our banners, and then position it. Okay, and then we're just going to use punch the other end of this piece of cardstock. Okay. And I'm just going to position it right here in the center. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this through just like that. Okay. And then run it, wrapping it around the box. Okay. And then I'm going to bring this through as well. I'm going to leave this one out just because it may not stay once I do the knot. Okay, so I was finally able to do my bow. So thank you so much for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. You have a blessed day. Bye.